Howdy inmates. My videos have been a bit thin on the ground lately. In fact, there hasn't been one for 4 months. And the reason for that is that 4 months ago my girlfriend came back to Thailand for a visit after being away for an extended period of time working. Please excuse any coughing, spluttering or hoarseness of my voice. I've been very sick this last week or so with it's either flu or COVID, and I'm only now just getting over it. In fact, I should be in the USA now, but I was so sick on the day before my flight was due to leave that I had to cancel it. So I'm just waiting to make sure that I'm on the proper path to recovery, because I've been tricked like this before. You know, the symptoms seem to go away and get better, and the next day, you know, they're back. They might not be as bad, but they're back. So I want a couple of days of clear progress, and then I'll rebook my trip to the USA. So what's been going on this last 4 months then? Well, Noi arrived back here on November the 18th, and I think the last video I posted was me walking around town out there saying she was due back in 2 days' time. It is Friday the 16th, I think, of November, so 2 more days and her ladyship will be here. And she duly arrived, and we were both shocked at how good stroke not good we looked to each other in the airport after so long a separation, and tried to patch together our lives again, which I've been through all this before. It's no easy feat. Just the sword of Damocles hanging over me right now is Noi returning in a couple of days. Is it going to be okay or not? And I've got no way of knowing. I don't even know what my own attitude and reactions are going to be. You know, I mean, she sounds fine on the phone and whatever, but you know, it's been such a rough time for me that I don't know how I'm going to cope. Just for want of anything else, just purely having her around. I'm so used to being alone, much as I complain about it, but there we are. Now, we've done a lot of traveling and a lot of stuff, gone to quite a few temples, of course, decent restaurants and whatever. And there's a lot of stuff been stored in the memory banks, but I took a few photos, and Poi, my daughter, took 1 or 2 as well, which I can include. But by and large, I took no videos with the point of making a video like this, but I have a lot of videos and photos from our big trip back to Isan, which I'll try to patch together into a video, and a lot that was shot over the Christmas break, the Christmas holiday, which I think I can make a halfway decent video out of that. Yeah, I never even took any photos at the airport when she arrived. You know, I just didn't seem to be the right thing to do. So the first photos I've got, I've been doing a little bit of searching through the files. The first photos I've got were taken December the 16th on a temple trip. And there was another couple of photos taken on December the 18th in the food court at Central. So here they are here. Now this is one of the few videos that I'm going to include here in this. It was taken on Christmas Day, December the 25th, when we went down to visit the hotel, and this was shot in the lobby of the hotel. Just, you know, a couple of minutes piece to camera. I'll include it here. So I'm just about to leave this beautiful hotel. In fact, it's only got one room, but it's a beautiful hotel. And here I'm sat on the floor, which is very hard on my bum, and I'm not alone, as you can see. Behind me is my lovely, shall I call her my wife? Well, let's do that, shall we? This is Noi. Say hello, Noi. And and next to her is my beautiful daughter, Poi. So anyway, I'm off to walk along the beach and tell you the story of my life. See ya. Bye-bye. Then I found some photographs taken on January the 3rd, I think it was. A trip to a very nice restaurant out in the wilds called Greenheart. And it was a great day out. Had an afternoon out, really. We had some good food and beautiful views and whatever. A couple of more videos here. March the 5th, I think it was, where there's a market that I'd never been to before, set up in the car park of a big shopping mall, and it was reputed to be the last time it was ever going to happen. Maybe they meant this year, because it was really successful. But like most Thai markets, it's all about selling food. But what food? Well, I bought a lot of stuff to take home and put in the freezer, which I'll be eating over the next few months, knock on wood, for good luck. And January the 22nd, we went to another restaurant out in the woods called the Three Monkeys. Again, I'd never been there before. Big zip lining place where tourists come to get some excitement or excrement or whatever. The food is reasonable but very, very overpriced. But the atmosphere was great. So here are one or two photos from there. A nice, enjoyable couple of hours. So what's going to happen now? Well, again, I'm looking for 2 days continuous improvement from my after effects of flu stroke COVID, and then I'll book a ticket. And Poi's birthday is the 25th of next month, so I plan to go back to the States the weekend after that, because I'd like to get back on a weekend. But I'm already making plans as to what I've got to do. I've got a list of things I've got to sort out, so I'll be better prepared this time than I would have been last time. After that, well, I'm going to be alone here again for another year. So I now know, we had a long talk, I now know why Noi is working in Sweden, and it's not what I or probably all of you were thinking, but it's confidential and she made me promise not to say anything. So I now know why. So, and I support her in that. I'm the loser, but in a way I win because I save money. But that's not really the point. The only thing I can say is if it's got to happen to anyone, it's just as well it happened to me, because you might say I'm genetically engineered or psychologically engineered to put up with this shit of being alone. I mean, right now is pretty nasty. At the airport yesterday morning at sort of 5 o'clock in the morning, we said our goodbyes and she walked away, and the horrible thought came into my mind that, you know, we're both getting older and whatever. This might be the last time I ever see her. Well, obviously I hope it isn't. And, statistics would say that it's not, but you know, you never know. And then getting back to the house where she's not there anymore after 4 months of telling me what to do in the slightest detail, most of which I resented, but without it, I now know she was looking after me. So, yeah, another 1 year alone. And after that, she's got to give up work sometime, and we've discussed all that too. Anyway, I hope you like this video. It's made up largely of photos from other events and whatever, but there'll be another couple of videos coming down the pipeline of the odds and sods that we did. So best wishes, see you later, bye bye.